Hi YouTube, it's National Camera Day, so let's go out and take some photographs in my local town. Roll titles. Well, hi YouTube, Brian James, that Micro Four Thirds guy with you today. And today is National Camera Day, the 29th of June. And I'm out with my trusty Lumix GX8 with the 12 to 60 or 3.5 to 5.6 lens on it. And I'm out in my local town of Brampton. So if I don't get run over en route, let's go and take some photographs. I'm just having a little wander. It's a good excuse, National Camera Day, just to get a camera out, just go anywhere, just take some photographs. Go out and do what I always say at the end of the videos, have some fun with your photos, and that's just what I'm planning on doing at the moment. It's the usual thing of being a bit difficult to do something with one hand with the camera and hold the video, but let's see what we can do. So I'm going to take some photographs around the town and just see what we've got. We're going to have a look at the Moot Hall. We've got the Moot Hall behind me. You can just about see the building there. So let's get a quick shot of that. Now all I'm doing is just literally pointing and shooting. I've actually got the camera set to program mode, auto ISO, program mode. I'm not doing anything fancy, I'm not doing anything with the settings, I'm just letting the camera sort itself out. Quick shot of Moot Hall. We'll have a little wander around. We've got the Nag's Head beside us, which is a cracking sort of traditional looking pub. Let's take a photograph of that with its welcome sign above the door. And we'll just have a little walk around Moot Hall, walk around Brampton, show you where I live, and see what's here, if my arm doesn't get too tired. I do find as I'm getting older, my arm gets more and more tired carrying cameras around. I'm going to get run over, somebody's coming to the parking space, move out the way for them. It's a busy little market town is Brampton, far too much traffic, far too much traffic. Let's see what I've got as well. Vintage North Antiques. Let's just have a little look at that. Trouble is as well, there's always too many road signs and things around, but anyway, let's just take a photo of Vintage North. The thing today on National Camera Day is not to worry too much about the photographs, just take photographs for the fun of it. Let's have a reverse shot of the Moot Hall, looking up the top there. And I can't quite get this wide enough. Let's see. One-handed it's difficult to try and adjust the zoom and things, so let's see what we've got with this. So we can get the Moot Hall in and get the street light just beside it. Have a little wander around the back of the Moot Hall, past the antique shop that we've just seen. And swap hands for a little while. As I'm walking, you can see the Moot Hall in the background. Don't ask me why it's called the Moot Hall though, I've got no idea. I think it's to do with what they call the moat here. It's actually a motte, but everybody here calls it the moat. And what it is, a motte, as I said in one of my earlier videos about Hadrian's Wall, a motte was a building on top of a hill with a sort of a water area around the bottom, a moat. Around the bottom, that's where we get that from. So it was a hill area, and it's just behind these buildings where I'm walking towards at the minute, the original moat. So originally it was called a motte, now we call it a moat, and it's locally known as the moat as well actually. So I'm having a walk around all the way around the Moot Hall. It's only a small town as Brampton, not very big, but very, very busy. So lots going on. Swap hands again, and see if I can get a photograph here. Let's have a little look across the top of the cars at the Nag's Head in the distance from the Moot Hall, and we'll zoom it in a little bit. A lot of the buildings that in Brampton have been repurposed over the years as well. What used to be the bank is now a Cranston's food hall. Do good quality food there as well actually. Doctor's surgery is a fabulous building that's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's expanding. There's more people coming into town, which is why the doctor's expanding. But there's a cracky little building. I'll see if I can get it in shot here, because it's difficult to get in wide angle. But it's right on the corner. It's one of these sort of buildings which is just unusual. It's a real sort of flat iron type building. Let's see if we can get it in. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. And that's right beside the medical practice, so we'll take another one of the two of them together. And look, it's a real interesting little building. It's got a bus coming through, the Carlisle bus, the 685 from Newcastle. So if you're coming to Brampton from Newcastle or from Carlisle, the 685 is a good way to do it. And yeah, trouble is you get an idiot in the bus as well. The woman giving me the V signs because I've got a camera out. That's the usual sort of way. Does she not realise it's National Camera Day? Strange woman, never mind. But there's a whole load of wonderful little buildings around here, and lots of places to see. If you do come to Brampton, it's a nice little day out sort of place to come and see what you want to do. For a little day out, cup of coffee. There's a few little coffee shops around, and just going past 1B brand. Which got the chairs outside. My friend Eric Hagen's Opticians behind. Little plug for Eric, good friend of mine. So as I say, yes, if you just, what's in your locality, go and take a camera out, just have a look. I'll just take a photograph of the Cranston's Food Halls, I say, which used to be a bank at one time. We don't have any banks in Brampton anymore. There was 5 or 6 at one time. But we don't have any, I don't think, now. No, because the Barclays Bank, which was here, is now a dry cleaners. But I'll have a look around across at the Howard Arms, an award-winning pub across the way, the Howard Arms Hotel. Let's zoom this in just a little bit. See, it's very difficult taking photographs one-handed when you've got a zoom lens on. But yeah. It's a nice, pleasant, sunny day here today as well, which is always nice. And we're walking. If I shot you down the street there, we're walking down towards St Martin's Church. We've got the Conservative Club across the way, and Mr Brown's Cafe. Mr Brown's Cafe. We'll just take a quick shot of that. And I'll zoom in somewhat. So we're out in Brampton, being joined by my friend Mike. You might have seen Mike on a couple of videos previously. But we'll just have a little wander down. To say it's a great little place, is Brampton, for the buildings. If I take a shot across the way at Mr Brown's and also the Cumberland Building Society, there's all sorts of little buildings around the place, all slightly different. A lot of these buildings are dating back 300-400 years easily. And fitting into the area. Shoulder Mutton, a pub. At one time Brampton used to have about 15 or 20 public houses. I think they're down to about 3 now. 3, maybe 2. So there's not many left. Today is National Camera Day. And as I say, it's just an excuse. You don't need anything specific to take photographs of. You don't need to be a great photographer to do anything with them. Go out and take a camera out for fun. It doesn't have to be a pro camera. It can be a phone. It can be a little point and shoot. It can be anything you want it to be. But basically, take it out, have some fun with it, and enjoy it. I'm going to cross over and hopefully have a parting shot, if I don't get knocked over by a car, have a parting shot of St Martin's Church, and I'll leave you on that one. So hopefully I should be able to get St Martin's in from here. Let's have a little final look and see if we can get the church. And I'll see you soon. Keep on taking your camera out, keep on having fun with your photos. Bye bye.